What's the best thing about owning a boxing gym?
Well, the best thing about owning this boxing gym is Manny Pacquiao because he changed my life. Wild card started when I lived in Las Vegas. My lawyer and I were thinking of incorporating myself as a trainer, so I came up with wild card because Vegas is gambling and so forth, so it fit well. So then Mickey Rourke called me and then he wanted to open a gym up, and then he called the gym we had the Outlaw, and then that came and went, and then Outlaw 2 came around, and then I decided I wanted my own gym. I wanted a gym, but I made all the decisions. I had no partners. His partners messed things up. They're not good. So I spent 9 months looking for a location. A friend of mine found this one for me. I looked at it. I had $10,000 to invest in the boxing gym. The boxing ring was too expensive to buy, so I built that one upstairs by hand. It's been there for 20 years now, that ring, and it's worked out pretty well. I had $50 left for advertisement. I bought some flyers. I gave them out a little bit, and I had a little bit of a following. So the gym was a success from like day one. I remember when it was all white walls. We've had a lot of photos. I told myself I'm going to have everything framed and everything neat. And then my friend bought a staple gun, and this is what we got. Some great fighters, George Chavallo, Cotto, Sammy Stewart, I remember here. Sean Thornton, who plays for the Boston Bruins, a hockey player, good friend of mine. Now he plays for Florida. We built the office there and put a couple posters up back when I was a fighter. And now there's pictures of me everywhere in the world here. We have 32 world champions out of the gym at this point, and we train some good fighters. Manny Pacquiao, Cotto, Shiming, Ruslan Banavikov, Virgil Hill, Stevie Collins. We have quite a few people, from secretaries to doctors. My girlfriend works at Cedars-Sinai. She's a doctor there. I met her here training. Robert Shapiro comes here quite a bit. Amy Mann from Till Tuesday. We have everyone here. So this was the original gym, and then I lived over here, and then I decided to get an apartment and build a bigger gym because I wanted to have a private place to train Pacquiao, but then he didn't like it, so it didn't work out so well. So it was too small. So it worked out pretty well. Well, the reason I built the gym is because you never know who's going to walk through that door. And then Manny Pacquiao walks through that door one day, and his manager, Mr. Nazario, asked me if I could do the mitts with him. I says, well, who is this kid? And he says, he's a former champion at 112 pounds, and then he lost his title, and we're trying to get him an American trainer, an American promoter. And after one round of mitts, I went over to my people. I said, wow, this kid can fight. He's like unbelievable. His speed and power together, it's just, I never saw anything like it. And he went to his manager after the first round and said, we have a new trainer. So we hit it off right away, and a couple months later, Ledwaba, the super bantamweight champion of the world, the most feared 22-pounder in the world at that time, his opponent fell out, and we're available, and here we go to Vegas to fight for the world title. I go to the sportsbook first thing and try to find a line on the fight. He's a 60-1 favorite. So I'm trying to get some money down on him because I know I got something special here. And the guys from Top Rank and stuff like this said, what are you, crazy? This guy's gonna get killed. I said, no, he's not. I said, this guy's better than that. I knew I had something special at that first day. So the sports books wouldn't take my bets because the odds were too big, and I didn't get to make any extra money that night. But I did make it a superstar that night. Now, Mayweather has trained here before, because when he was doing Dance with the Stars, he called me up. I've known him since he was 5 years old, when he was a little kid in the gym with his dad and his uncle, and he was a good fighter. He was a good fighter back then. So he calls me Mr. Roach. He's very respectful one-on-one, and I'm respectful to him. But we talk shit about each other in the press to make things happen sometimes, you know. But he called me and asked me if he could use the gym. I said, "What time do you want to train?" He said, "I want to train at 11 p.m. till 2 in the morning." I said, "Okay." I said, "I'm going to leave one of my guys here. You're going to have to take care of him a little bit." I said, "You know, I pay him a lot, but just take care of him, and you can train here." I said, "Don't message him. I respect the gym." And so he was here for like 12 days, and never a problem. So I'm somewhat a fan of his, and I do think my guy can beat him. But you know, it won't be easy. That's for sure. I know that. The best day we ever had in the gym, maybe about 6 years ago. This guy called Muhammad Ali walks in and he says, "Can I work out here?" And we said, "Yeah, no problem." And we were probably about 4 to 6 people in the gym that day at that time. And he started working out, hitting the bags and so forth, and he's talking to us a little bit, telling jokes and doing levitation. And he stayed for 4 hours. And you know, the thing is, I grabbed the phone and I started calling some people up. I said, "Hey, you know, don't miss this," you know. And then I put the phone down and said, "You know what? Whoever comes, comes. And he's going to get to enjoy this." I put the phone down, and you know, the people that get to be here that day was the best day ever, because it was like the greatest fighter in the world, the funniest guy in the world. The pictures he showed us, just 4 hours with him was just the greatest day of my life, I think.